Thank you. We're ready to start, Elaine. We have a lot of room on the right side. We are. We had a countdown. You missed it. Well, I'm going to say welcome, and they're going to say,
whenever you're ready, I'll be ready.
Yep. Get ready. Ready. All right, welcome. We're going to start off with a hymn right away. Please rise, song right away. Please rise, embody your spirit, and join in singing Deck the Halls.
Here we go. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel. Fa la 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 la. Toll the ancient Yuletide carol. Fa la 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 la. See the blazing Yule before us. Fa la 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 la. Strike the harp and join the chorus. Fa la 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 la. Follow me in merry measure. Fa la 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 la. While I tell of Yuletide treasure. Fa la 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 la. Fast away the old year passes. Fa la 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 la. Hail the newly lads and lasses. Fa la 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 la. Sing we joyous all together. Fa la 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 la. Heedless of the wind and weather. Fa la 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 la. Fa la 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 la.
All right, good evening. Welcome, good evening. Welcome to the Unitarian Universalists of Sarasota Winter Solstice celebration. The first day of winter and the longest night of the year in the Northern Hemisphere. Paying attention to the changing season is an ancient tradition that we continue today. My name is Mary Lou Casadeval Keller, and I'm a longtime member of the worship committee, which usually puts this service on each year. I would like to extend a special welcome to any visitors today in person or via live stream as we honor the turning of the wheel of time. We invite everyone to join us outside for a conversation and refreshments after the service. The holidays can be awkward and lonely for so many of us. So I would like to invite everyone here to attend, you're my core group, an informal Christmas Day gathering in our Reeb room that's right out by the courtyard on the 25th from 2 to 4. We're trying something new this year. We're going to have a Christmas Day gathering. You can bring a treat to share, savory or sweet, and a small recycled gifts. Think of something you might have for the flea market, but it'll end up at the flea market. And we'll do a fun gift exchange where we sit around in a circle. It's called a Yankee swap, and you steal from each other and stuff. They're fun. It's a fun thing. So if this is a success, we might do it again on New Year's Day, because that's another day that's like, hey, what are we going to do on New Year's Day? But without the gifts. And watch for updates in the newsletter. Yeah, it'll be fun. And tonight, we've given you all a piece of paper to write something down that you would like to leave behind from the past year. So be thinking about this. Later in the service, we'll be burning these papers. We're going to have a service where you come up front and you there's going to be a candle, and you light it, and then you drop it into the sand that's right there. So it's going to be fun. If you didn't get any paper, would you raise your hand? And if you didn't get a piece of paper, our ushers did an excellent job. If you're watching online, you can write something down, and then you can tear it into small pieces, or burn it at home if you have a way to do so safely. If you have a small stone, because we're also doing a stone ceremony, focus your intentions on it for the coming year and keep it to remind you of good intentions for the year. So at home you can assemble those things. Okay. And now we're going to light the chalice. Lucas is going to help us light the chalice. And I just realized, oh no, we have the candles. Yeah, great. Come on up, Lucas. You've done this before, right? Yes. So he knows the drill. If you're a UU kid, you know how to light fire, right? Yeah. Because the chalice is our symbol. All right. As we light this chalice, please join me now in affirming our value of interdependence, which is displayed in your order of service and will be displayed on the screen behind me. We honor the interdependent web of all existence. With reverence for the great web of life and with humility, our place in it. We covenant to protect Earth and all beings from exploitation. And now Sharron Howard is going to lead our responsive reading. I have it here if you need it. Did you have it? Okay, great.
Welcome, spirits of the East. Spirits of air, welcome clear, translucent light of morning and spring, light of renewal, light of inspiration and imagination, birthplace of the gift of illumination. Spirits, we ask that you help us to mend the web, respecting each other and all living things.
Welcome, spirits of the, I think we're all supposed to, responsive reading, right?
Yes.
Welcome, spirits of the East.
Welcome, spirits of the South, spirits of fire, the fiery light of the summer sun, light of strength and focus, light and heat of energy and purpose, birthplace of the gift of justice. Spirits, we ask that you guide our healing energies.
Welcome, spirits of the South.
Welcome, spirits of the West. Spirits of water, sweet lingering light of the sunlight and the autumnal evening star of emotions glowing within heart space and shining in compassion, birthplace of the gift of love. Spirits, remind us to use the love light within to mend the web. Welcome, spirits of the West. Welcome, spirits of the North. Spirits of earth, starlight and moonlight, of dreams, the darkness of expansive space through which our earthen home spirals. Birthplace of the gift of remembrance. Spirits, teach us to honor our ancestors and to affirm the inherent worth and dignity of every person. Welcome, spirits of the North. Welcome, spirits of the center. Spirits of the mysterious and open center of the turning wheel, of all the points of universal light. Birthplace of the gifts of wonderment and awe. We explore this dark wintry night to share the unity of inner light. Spirits, remind us to mend the web with compassion. Welcome, spirits of the center.
This is the song I made back in 1998, it says, right here. 1998. It's called Solstice Magic, and it will explain a little bit about what we're doing here. And there is a little part, the little chorus. I'll go over that with you. We return now to the light on this deep and longest night. The darkness soon is done. I am free when I'm in flight, shining in the soaring light of the rebirth of the sun. And here's your part. Solstice magic, delivering these winter days. We cast a circle and celebrate the ancient ways. Let's try it one more time now that you know it. Solstice magic. Delivering these winter days. We cast a circle and celebrate the ancient ways. Darkness holds the seed for creation to succeed. As the cycle turns the wheel, for new growth to be reborn, it must weather calm and storm. Then the garden is revealed. Here's that. Solstice magic, delivering these winter days. We cast a circle, celebrate the ancient ways, and celebrate the ancient ways. One more. And celebrate the ancient ways. So it is. Okay. Thank you. Thank you both of you.
Yes.
Get ready for
Wow. Am I on? Not yet. There I am. I feel really tall tonight. Well, today's story is The Winter Solstice Wish by Kate Allen Fox and illustrated by Elisa Paganelli. In the shortest days of winter, when golden light disappears faster than a steaming cup of cocoa, we savor every drop of sunshine. We slurp down every moment, knowing that dusk soon lurks. This time of year, when our half of the planet tips further and farther from the sun, we pass more and more hours in shadow, cold, night, until today, the winter solstice, the shortest day of the year. Today, we stretch the daylight as much as we can, trying to make it last. We beachcomb and build castles, grains of sand slipping slyly through our hands. At last, the last fingers of sunlight stretch above the horizon, shrinking with every minute. We unpack our firewood, piling piece upon piece, collecting them like candles for wishing. A wish for light, a wish for hope, a wish for renewal. Wish by wish, our pile grows until the day slips away and night surrounds and envelops, embraces. So we search for the light. When fear prickles our skin, our hands reach for one another, squeezing in silent reassurance. A reminder, I am still here. A promise, I always will be. Then a match flickers, flashes, whooshes to life, flame by tiny flame. The heat grows, building into a blaze. The amber flames, they lick the sky, savoring the star-speckled night. Light reflects off the sand, creating an orb for us alone. We sit in the glow, in the heat, and the aura of wishes grown large, of the light we built together. And around the globe, our hands reach out, holding hope, holding space, holding one another. Hands that span to the far side of the globe, where others bask in a solstice of their own, the longest day of their year. Here we rest easy, knowing that our side of the earth will, little by little, tilt back toward the sun, that tomorrow daylight will return, that it will grow and grow, minute by minute, day after day, and that we will savor every drop together. May it be so. Thank you.
On this longest night, honoring now our inner light. We always have the light within us. On this solstice night, Spirit is shining bright. On this longest night, honoring now our inner light. On this solstice night, Spirit is shining bright. Let's try that again. On this longest night, honoring now our inner light. On this solstice night, Spirit is shining bright. The sun returns, the fire burns, days are lengthening. The wheel has turned, new lessons learned, hearts are opening. On this longest night, on this longest night, honoring now our inner light. On this solstice night, Spirit is shining bright. Let's try that part again. On this longest night, honoring now our inner light. On this solstice night, Spirit is shining bright. The sun returns, the fire burns, days are lengthening. The wheel has turned, new lessons learned, hearts are opening. On this longest night, honoring now our inner light. On this solstice night, Spirit is shining bright. On this longest night, honoring now our inner light. On this solstice night, Spirit is shining bright. Spirit is shining bright. And again, Spirit is shining bright. We're going to call on the light within. I call on the light within. I call on the light within. I call on the light, call on the light. I call on the light within. That's the whole song. I call on the light within. I call on the light within. I call on the light, call on the light. I call on the light within. And again. I call on the light within. I call on the light within. I call on the light, call on the light, I call on the light within. Okay.
As we gather together on this sacred night, we stand at the very threshold of the darkest time of the year, the winter solstice, longest night, shortest day, reminds us of the eternal dance between light and dark, life and death, rest and renewal. Tonight, the cycle is complete. The solstice invites us to honor the dark. It is in the darkness that we find rest, reflection, and the space for rebirth. Just as the seed lies in the deep soil, unseen and unknown, so too do our hopes, dreams, and intentions rest quietly within us, waiting for the light to return. As the darkness has its place, we now turn our focus to the promise of the light. The sun is reborn tonight. The great mother who holds us all in her nurturing embrace welcomes the return of the sun, who will gradually rise again, bringing warmth, vitality, and growth. In this sacred moment, we recognize the power of the light that is returning. What is it that you wish to grow in your life? What dreams or seeds do you plant in your heart now, in the quiet of winter, to be nourished and strengthened by the returning sun? Take a few moments to feel that warmth begin to grow within you, feeling it radiate from your heart, spreading out to every part of your being. The solstice is a time of balance, of honoring both light and dark. As the wheel of the year turns, it reminds us that both forces have place in the dance of life. Without the darkness, we cannot fully appreciate the light. And without the light, we cannot heal, grow, or renew. Feel the balance of the solstice within you now, the stillness of the night, the spark of hope. Know that, like the sun, you too will rise again, and that you are always connected to the eternal cycle of the earth. Close your eyes. Let us take a deep breath together. Inhale slowly, then exhale fully, releasing the weight of the day. Allow yourself to settle into this moment and feel the stillness all around. The world outside may be cold, quiet, and dark, but here in this congregation, we are surrounded by warmth, love, and the energy of the earth itself. In this moment, feel your roots deep in the earth, drawing strength and support from her steady presence. Feel your spirit rise toward the heavens, reaching for the light that will return. Know that you are a part of a larger, timeless cycle, and that you are always supported by the energies of both darkness and light. Take a moment now, in the stillness of the dark, to reflect on what has ended, what has been released, and what no longer serves you. With each breath, let go of what you need to leave behind, whether it be old fears, grudges, or doubts. Let the darkness hold these, giving them the space they need to transform. When you are ready, gently open your eyes, bringing the energy of this meditation with you into the space around you. And so it is. Blessed be.
When we are in these dark times, things are happening below the surface. You know, we think, oh, nothing's happening. There's a lot going on. This is called I Pull Back, Solstice Song. I pull back and go within, feeling a new sensation. I pull back and grow within, erupting in a new vibration. Let's try that part. I pull back and go within, feeling a new sensation. I pull back and grow within, erupting in a new vibration. One more time. I pull back and go within, feeling a new sensation. I pull back and grow within, erupting in a new vibration. Honoring these quiet times, I bow to the darkness. Try that. Honoring these quiet times, I bow to the darkness. And again, honoring these quiet times, I bow to the darkness, releasing what no longer serves, revealing what I now deserve, releasing from the center, brings a new adventure, releasing what no longer serves, revealing now what I deserve, releasing from the center, brings a new adventure, honoring these quiet times, I bow to the darkness, honoring these quiet times, I bow to the darkness. I pull back and go within, feeling a new sensation. I pull back and grow within, erupting in a new vibration. And so it is. Blessed be. Thank you.
Our next reading is from Goodness to Go, from Dr. Fran Hamilton, who writes, intrinsic to a life well lived is alignment with our ethics and values. Another essential element in our pursuit of happiness is giving back. Caring for life gives meaning to life. Multiple environmental and social justice global issues in the United States and around the world are calling us. We can adjust skillfully and creatively, not merely adapt to toxic, dysfunctional situations. Every challenge and transition offers opportunities or new perspectives, increased wisdom, and the gift of caring for life. Change is an inside job. Please be as generous as you can as we now take our offering. Let this sacred time begin.
This is called The Christians and the Pagans. And, I think the first time I sang here for the solstice was 2006, and I had to learn the song. I've been singing it ever since. It's a sweet song of the Christians and the Pagans on Christmas. Amber called her uncle, said we're up here for the holiday. Jane and I were having solstice, now we need a place to stay. And her Christ-loving uncle watched his wife hang Mary on a tree. He's watched his son hang candy canes, all made with red dye number 3. He told his niece it's Christmas Eve, I know our life is not your style. She said Christmas is like solstice, and we miss you, and it's been a while. And this will be your part. So the Christians and the pagans sat together at the table, finding faith in common ground, the best that they were able. Let's try it again. So the Christians and the pagans sat together at the table, finding faith in common ground, the best that they were able. And just before the meal was served, hands were held and prayers were said, sending hope for peace on earth to all their gods and goddesses. The food was great, the tree plugged in, the meal had gone without a hitch, till Timmy turned to Amber and said, is it true that you're a witch? Mom jumped up and said, the pies are burning, and she hid the kitchen. It was Jane who spoke. She said, it's true, your cousin's not a Christian. But we love trees, we love the snow, the friends we have, the world we share. And you find magic from your God, and we find magic everywhere. So the Christians and the pagans sat together at the table, finding faith in common ground, the best that they were able. And where does magic come from? I think magic's in the learning. 'Cause now when Christians sit with pagans, only pumpkin pies are burning. When Amber tried to do the dishes, her aunt said, really, no, don't bother. Amber's uncle saw how Amber looked like Tim and like her father. He thought about his brother, how they hadn't spoken in a year. He thought he'd call him up and say it's Christmas and your daughter's here. He thought of fathers, sons, and brothers, saw his own son tug his sleeve, saying, can I be a pagan? And Dad said, we'll discuss it when they leave. So the Christians and the pagans sat together at the table, finding faith in common ground, the best that they were able. Finding faith in darkness, lighting new ways from the old, and making sense of history, and drawing warmth out of the cold. We're going to do it one more time. So the Christians and the pagans sat together at the table, finding faith in common ground, the best that they were able.
Thank you, Elaine. Always a favorite. So I share with you now, by the way, I'm Reverend Jay Wolin, and thank you all for being here tonight. I share with you a reading, a blessing for the longest night by Jan Richardson. All throughout these months, as the shadows have lengthened, this blessing has been gathering itself, making ready, preparing for this night. It has practiced walking in the dark, traveling with its eyes closed, feeling its way by memory, by touch, by the pull of the moon, even as it wanes. So believe me when I tell you this blessing will reach you. Even if you have not enough light to read it, it will find you, even though you cannot see it coming. Even if the screen doesn't work, it will reach you. You will know the moment of its arriving by your release of the breath that you have held for so long. A loosening of the clenching of your hands, of the clutch around your heart, a thinning of the darkness that had drawn itself around you. This blessing does not mean to take the night away, but it knows its hidden roads, knows the resting spots along the path, knows what it means to travel in the company of a friend. So when this blessing comes, take its hand, get up, set out on the road you cannot see. This is the night when you can trust that any direction that you go, you will be walking towards the dawn. And so now, this is the time we will share a ritual, knowing that you are amongst friends, walking this journey with you. We invite you, if you haven't done so already, to write something on that sheet of paper that you have, something maybe from this past year that you want to let go of, and come up, and we invite you to burn that piece of paper in the fire with that thing you want to let go of written on it. It'll be a physical manifestation of your inward desire to let it go. And then secondly, and as importantly, we invite you to pick up a rock that's on this next table and imbue it with your attention of an intention of the road that you hope to travel as you walk towards the dawn in your life. May it be so. Now I invite everybody to come up and to burn, ponder that thought as you burn it, and then take a rock. and it's really easy. The light is reborn. So let's practice that. And I will, whenever it's time for you to speak, I'll go like this. So let's try that now. The light is reborn. In the greatest darkness, the light is reborn. Out of winter's cold,
the light is reborn.
From our deepest fears,
The light is reborn.
when we most despair,
The light is reborn.
when all seems lost,
The light is reborn.
when the earth lies waste,
The light is reborn.
when animals hide,
The light is reborn.
when the leaves are gone,
The light is reborn.
when the river up north is frozen, when the ground is hard,
The light is reborn.
shadows are fleeing,
The light is reborn.
light is returning,
The light is reborn.
warmth will come again.
The light is reborn.
Summer will be here once more.
The light is reborn.
Plants will grow again.
The light is reborn.
Animals will be seen once more.
The light is reborn.
Green will come again.
The light is reborn.
Life will continue.
The light is reborn.
Thank you.
We have the lyrics for This Little Light of Mine? No. We didn't get it? Okay, we sent it. Oh, is that what happened? Okay, all right. Well, we're going to sing This Little Light of Mine. Some of you know this song. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. How about what? This, listen to the hope for a brighter day. 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 Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. One more time. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Thank you. Hi. I'm Mary Ann Bowie, and I'm just have a little short reading for us. We are entering into a journey of new ways of seeing and being. It is a journey that will take us through unknown waters, sometimes troubled, sometimes clear, into new relationships with the earth and its people. You can create a journey of joy and hope as you create your tomorrow. Awaken to the prayer of dawn that is within you. Listen to the hope for a brighter day. Follow its intimations of fresh light. Remember, you are an explorer of what has never been here before. Awake.
I label the pages. Let's see. What happened to my script? All right. We extinguish the chalice now. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again. And now we will close the circle that we cast earlier. Join me in saying, we thank you for being with us and bid you farewell. Try that. We thank you for being with us and we bid you farewell. Spirits of the center, spirits of the mysterious and open center of the turning wheel, we thank you for being with us and we bid you farewell. Spirits of the north, spirits of earth, we thank you for being with us and we bid you farewell. Spirits of the west, spirits of water, we thank you for being with us and we bid you farewell. Spirits of the south, spirits of fire, we thank you for being with us and we bid you farewell. And spirits of the east, spirits of air, we thank you for being with us and we bid you farewell. Our solstice ritual has ended. Merry meet and merry part and merry meet again. Please join us for refreshments and conversation out in the courtyard. And thank you so much for everyone. This is a lot of people put this together, so thank you.